All right, well, let's check in with Joseph, who's in for Natasha tonight, telling us about the science and the weather impacting, well, these wildfires and the conditions.
Yeah, there's a lot going on across the state of Oregon, really throughout the whole western edge of the United States, and we'll dive into that. Right now, we have 5 large wildfires. This is out of the NWCC. You can see some of the fire perimeters, but I do want to take you to a new one that started to pick up steam yesterday. And I don't actually have the size or the containment. That is just not figured out at this point in time. But this is Highway 138, kind of in between Eugene and Medford there as you go through the highway to the east side south of Deschutes County. This is a very steep terrain. This is going to be the fire that we continue to monitor. It is showing smoke. You can see that plume right here as we go into the afternoon hours. It's called the Jack Fire, as I mentioned. And then we have a lot going on. Liz mentioned the science of everything. You know, as we head into this afternoon, we were expecting the heat and the development and aloft a little bit of moisture trying to mix on in. And that was going to maybe fuel the possibility for some thunderstorms to develop there for central and eastern Oregon. On top of that, we have more of that northwest flow coming off the ocean. And you can see the movement of the clouds there, and the clouds starting to pick up steam here and move to the east and kind of channel in. So through the overnight, that marine layer is going to increase as well. And it's just so fascinating to be able to see all of this occurring just from the visible satellite. All right, so we'll factor in the radar now, and there's the thunderstorm development that we are seeing the cloud tops to. Now we've seen the lightning picking up, some of the heavier cells there moving through the counties of central Oregon. This will continue as we head into the afternoon. Next few hours, I do expect the ongoing round of thunderstorm here or there, which could produce some lightning. And we know pairing the lightning at this point in time could maybe mean some new wildfires, and that's something that we definitely will cross our fingers not to happen. All right, Lincoln City at 63 degrees. There's the cloud coverage. Today you may have noticed some very high thin smoke, but you could focus on that one wildfire I was telling you about, the Jack Fire, and you could see that smoke started just from that little location there. So a lot of wildfires going on, producing smoke, and at times this summer we'll definitely be tapping into some of that smoke. Today, again, it might have been very high and thin. Weather patterns showing a lot of heat and high pressure developing down to the southwest. This is going to lead to very hot and dangerous conditions there for Southern California, areas of Nevada, and likely into Arizona. You can see how it just kind of stations right there. In the meantime, we have this little drop. That's a weak disturbance, and that's going to, again, push those clouds in from the coast, cool us down a little bit for Wednesday and Thursday before we have another ridge develop. Watch what occurs. It just sticks and it stays here, and so we're likely going to see temperatures above average as we head through the weekend. Watch that core of heat developing right there as that high pressure settles in, and that is going to lead to some very dangerous temperatures, as I mentioned, down to the southwest. No rain for us. It's been 20 days now. We'll continue to stay dry. This is the driest part of our year, July and August. It's not a record. You can see some of the record dry streaks, 55 days is on the lower end, 71, June 23rd to September 1st in 1967. So I'm really crossing my fingers there as well. That we do not see something like that occur. Through the overnight hours, here comes the cloud coverage. Maybe tomorrow morning we have enough clouds to produce some very light rain, a drizzle. It's probably going to dissipate fairly quick as we go into the afternoon, leading to some sunshine. So tomorrow is just one of those days in the summer where we start with clouds, and then we'll bring the sunshine as we head into the second part of the day. All right, 7-day forecast, 81 on Wednesday, 81 on Thursday, nice day there. Then we bump up the heat a little bit, 91 on Friday, and then real close to 90 Saturday and Sunday. But temperatures don't change much. We're just sitting there in the upper 80s above average.